Davis Shores in St. Augustine is one of Ian's hardest hit areas when it comes to the First Coast. So the low-lying area is surrounded by waterways, and the water just sat there. It really didn't have anywhere to go but into people's homes.
On your side's Renata DiGregorio joins us now live from there. She spoke with many neighbors cleaning up. Good morning, Renata.
Good morning. Yeah, we are in Davis Shores in St. Augustine, and just riding around here, this is what a lot of the streets look like. No more floodwaters, but it's been replaced by items that people brought out to the curb that have just been ruined by the water. House to house you go, and there just seems to be another pile. But Governor DeSantis was actually here in Davis Shores on Friday, and he said he would request federal funds for the hardest hit areas of the First Coast, so that includes St. Johns County. He says the individual assistance has not been declared yet, but that hopefully it will. So just make sure that you stay here with us at First Coast News for what to do then. Now, driving up and down the streets here, we ran into so many neighbors out helping each other clean up and dragging their water-soaked belongings out to the curb. And people did try to stop the water from getting into their homes and garages, but many of their efforts just didn't stop the floods. One man actually tells us he thinks the water was chest deep outside of his house, and he just moved in 6 months ago. This neighborhood is surrounded by a bunch of different waterways, and the big problem is the water just surrounds their homes and it has nowhere to go.
We taped everything up thinking that would do it, but we only went maybe 12 inches and must have been over that. So it just got our garage, which wasn't terrible. Not like down the road there.
I started coming up through the foundation, so the cracks in the wall was just bleeding water, and so we probably had between 18 inches and 2 feet inside the lower part of the house.
If you live in St. Augustine, the city is asking you to really try to limit your water usage right now so that the city's sewer system does not get overloaded. Renata DiGregorio in St. Augustine, First Coast News on your side.
Thank you very much.